Under the proposed policy, this would be appropriate in a classroom. Now, if you ask me, this is inappropriate for a board meeting. If you have a dress code policy that allows us in a classroom, it does not promote a safe classroom environment as well as limiting the amount of distractions in the classroom. I can't think of any place of work where I could walk in an interview and be taken serious in something like this. Let's be adults for these students. Let's put the right policies in place to help them have success in the future. Thank you.
Exactly. Schools aren't just about learning anymore. They've become battlegrounds where woke ideas are being forced onto our kids. That's why it's more important than ever for strong fathers to step up and protect their children's future. In this video, you'll see powerful moments where brave dads take the mic and completely shut down woke school policies.
Okay, so now that you're done each other off with a bunch of trophies and participation certificates, here's the truth. You guys don't care about the disabled kids because my disabled son was dead. You put him in with a bunch of disruptive kids, okay? Bad kids at Bester Elementary. There was no sign language interpreter, no instruction for sign language. We applied to Maryland School for the Deaf. He was accepted in December. He was supposed to be transferred in January. Dr. Annette Walters refused to sign the Board of Education form to transfer him to Maryland School for the Deaf. January, February, March, April, mid-April, I came in screaming about civil rights lawsuits and everything else, and then they immediately processed a transfer in May. 5 months late, he was transferred to a place where they could teach him sign language, where he was around other deaf and disabled children with similar abilities as him, so that he could have a normal life and actually communicate with kids and not get into fights every single day. He came home crying from Bester Elementary School every single day he went there because he got into fights with kids who didn't understand him because he couldn't talk, he couldn't sign, he didn't know anything. We were doing the best that we could, but you guys left him there. No child left behind. You people sit up here, waste millions of dollars, hire people with fake names like this Steve Edwards guy who's using a stage name to conduct official business, which in the state of Maryland, if he's signing contracts and legal documents, I believe is the crime of uttering, which is a felony. But you decide to leave my disabled son in with a bunch of bad kids at Bester Elementary to get him kicked on a daily basis because you didn't want to give up the funding you get from state, federal, and local. Okay, you didn't want to give up money, so you didn't allow him to get transferred until I came in and went in your lobby. And then you did. So everything that over there said about how great you are caring about the kids is an absolute lie, Miss Williams. You should step down. I already know about you. You're civil rights. You've been sued repeatedly.
Mr. Porter.
You will not interrupt my time, ma'am. I have a First Amendment right to tell you my opinions. This is the right to redress of grievances in your face, Miss Williams.
We appreciate your participation in the meeting, and while I encourage you to address
You're stealing my
education,
time. You're stealing my time.
I will give you. Okay.
You injured my disabled son, and you will answer for it in a court
I
of
recommend
law.
that we go into closed session.
I'm not at 5 minutes, lady.
Obtain legal advice pursuant to the general provisions article of the Annotated Code of Maryland.
You're silencing my free speech. I signed up 2 weeks ago to talk, and you're silencing my free speech.
Please, and a second.
You guys are going to silence my free speech because you don't like what I'm saying. That's viewpoint.
While I appreciate your participation,
No, you don't.
would you please refrain from using your comments?
First Amendment, freedom of speech, that's my opinion of your job. You're doing your job. You're a person to that lady and a week ago to Darrell Evans. I watched you condescend a fellow board member like he was a 2-year-old. You chastised him for disagreeing with you. Lady, you know everything that's wrong with the bureaucracy that's here in this building. Downsville Pike is the teachers are doing a great job in this county, like the people that got the awards. But people like you hamstring their abilities to teach children like mine.
This right here is a perfect example of a father who truly cares about his child. He's not there for attention. He's there because his son was failed by the very people who were supposed to protect and support him. And honestly, I think most fathers would go just as far, if not further, to stand up for their kids. And if you think this was powerful, wait until you see the next dad. He takes it to a whole new level.
I am Caesar, Julius Caesar of Rome, the emperor. I am also a female. Does anybody here believe that I am Julius Caesar? No? Of course not. It's ridiculous. I'm not Caesar. I'm not a woman either. I'm here as a father who loves his children, who loves his country. And I'm here to talk about this duty of a school board and the Department of Education. Your duty is to act in the best interest of children. It is to teach truth, not lies. Biology, not a social agenda. It's about the children. We have a duty to protect them. And we have a duty to nurture them to their own self-actualization when they can declare whatever they want to be. And we will love them, no matter what it be. But engaging and facilitating gender confusion, gender dysphoria, is developmentally injurious to the mental and emotional capacities of children, especially elementary school students.
This dad is a perfect example of how someone with common sense and strong values can destroy woke ideas using simple truth and logic. But the next father takes it even further, showing just how fake and two-faced these woke school boards really are.
My daughter, right here, sweetheart, tell these people, do you want a little boy to watch you pee?
No.
No, why?
Because inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. My 8-year-old daughter knows it's inappropriate, and yet y'all sit there silent. But I tell you what, I want to prove that you're all hypocrites. Because each of you ladies, I want you to invite your husbands. Let's go to the bathroom, and I want them to watch me watch you use the bathroom, and let's see if they get mad. Let's prove to the public the hypocrites that sit on this board. If a little boy follows my daughter in that bathroom and touches her, you will have a new rhythm of dangers. Now stand up and do something. You're so scared of losing federal funding, it's ridiculous.
Thank you.
You could hear it in her voice when she said thank you. She wasn't having it at all. And honestly, who can blame her? In my opinion, it's completely unfair that young girls have to feel uncomfortable or unsafe just because woke activists think it's inclusive to let boys into the same bathroom. This isn't progress, it's putting ideology over basic common sense. And it's not only the fathers that fight against this woke school agenda. Also, this high school girl strongly disagrees and fights for her rights as a woman. Let's see what she has to say.
There was an incident within our district that occurred recently regarding a transgender woman who really is a biological man having an altercation with a young woman at MLK High School. It was infuriating when I had seen the video on social media, but what was detrimental to this is the fact that this man is and has been using the women's restroom and locker room. Firstly, the question we must address is why are we affirming the mental confusion of this boy and putting the safety of women in jeopardy by allowing mentally confused men to use the women's spaces?
Wow, I totally agree with you, girl. That young girl showed more courage and common sense than most adults in the room. She stood her ground and spoke the truth. Boys don't belong in girls' restrooms, and no one should be forced to accept that. If school boards won't protect girls, then girls like her will stand up and do it themselves. Or like the dad in the next clip who takes that same fight to the school board, standing up to protect his daughter from the exact same madness.
You forced boys into my daughter's bathroom and then advocate to vote for the very lady who forced that to happen. So you still think that boys should follow my daughter in a bathroom. Does anybody up there have a daughter? Would it be okay if I followed her into a bathroom? Anybody okay with that? There's graphic books in our libraries and drag queen teachers, and you guys are in charge of it. And I'm not going to stop until each and every one of you is removed.
This father made a strong point. He showed that the school library has books filled with adult content that should never be available to kids. And he didn't stop there. Later that same week, he came back to read parts of those books out loud so everyone could hear just how bad it really was. But the school board wasn't having it.
We have books after book after book after book. There's a of a 10-year-old girl graphic in this book. It's heartbreaking. I hesitate to read it. I don't feel comfortable reading it to adults. 13-year-olds can check this book out. And you guys have bought it for them and provided it for them. And it needs to be corrected ASAP. Are you going to eat her? Yeah, Earl, I'm going to eat her. Do you even know how to eat? No, not really. Papa Gaines never sat you down and said, son, one day you're going to have to eat. No, but he taught me how to eat a. Yep, I would teach you some technique, but it's a little complicated. Son, I don't have time for that. I got 20 over here I need to eat. Is that right? I'm on deadline. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. There are 79 in this book. 79. 51 11 15 and 9 guys, and the list goes on. And you guys need to fix it.
Thank you.
And how does the school board respond to this serious concern? With a weak and meaningless thank you. That's it. The only right thing to do would have been to pull the book from the shelves right then and there. But let's be real, that's never been part of their plan. Instead, what is part of their plan is calling the police whenever a parent, like the next dad you're about to see, dares to speak the truth and challenge their agenda head-on.
Now on the topic of these graphic books, 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. As if letting him me was going to cure all my problems.
Sir, I'll stop you there.
But in the end,
sir, I will
never
stop
told
you there.
To get away.
Yes, sir, I asked you to stop, and you're going to have to leave if you don't continue with that. 3 warnings I've asked you please to remove. Yes, sir.
Am I right? Yes.
Sir, he needs to be removed.
Me out, a black pastor, for reading these books.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So apparently it's too inappropriate to be read out loud at a school board meeting, but somehow it's totally fine for middle school kids to read it on their own? That doesn't make any sense at all.
My 4-year-old and my 2-year-old daughters will not change in front of biological men. This is ridiculous. If you think that we are all equal and the same biologically, you've literally lost your mind. If you think I'm wrong, I am not the problem. I can assure you.
I can too, and I'm not the only one. Other fathers have also spoken up about how unfair it is to mix boys and girls in school sports. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
I have an 8-year-old daughter who is absolutely dynamic, who can do anything. Athletically, intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally, she is a dynamo. And I don't want a man swimming against her in the pool. The fact is, I don't want her playing against boys in soccer. I don't even let my sons rough her up. Do you think I'm going to let your son rough her up? My name is Brian Echeverria. I thank you for your service, and we're taking back the wheel.
We are taking back the wheel. For too long, school boards made decisions behind closed doors, like shutting down schools during the pandemic, ignoring parents, and pretending there were no consequences. But this father had enough. In the next clip, he unleashes the truth about what those closures really did to families. And he makes sure the board hears every word of it.
You're a bunch of cowards hiding behind our children as an excuse for keeping schools closed. The garbage workers who pick up my freaking trash risk their lives every day more than anyone in this school system. Figure it out or get off the podium. Because you know what? There are people like me and a line of other people out there who will gladly take your seat and figure it out.
That right there is a father who speaks for millions. School closures didn't just disrupt learning, they damaged lives. And while the board sat in silence, parents were left picking up the pieces. In this next clip, a father shuts down critical race theory with truth, clarity, and zero fear. You'll want to hear every word.
When you talk about critical race theory, which is pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other, that's pretty much, I don't care what you say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he white? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down and suppressed. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? How did I get, first of all, time out, we've only got 5 minutes now, not 5 minutes. 2 medical degrees, no mom, no dad in the house, worked my way through college, sat there and hustled my butt off to get through college. You gonna tell me somebody that looked like all y'all white folks kept me from doing that? Are you serious?
And that's exactly how it is. Schools should teach kids to think, not to hate themselves or each other.
You gonna sit here and tell me this lie of critical race theory? Of this the reason why black folks can't get ahead because of white folks? Are you kidding me? This is what we come to now. I can't believe we even talking about this right now. The last thing I'm gonna say right here is something that's crazy. Martin Luther King said he wanted his kids to grow up in a world where they are judged by the contents of their what? Their character, not their skin. When it all comes down to it, the person that's gonna be suffering from this, the one's gonna be hurt from this, is the kids.
That guy nailed it. Teaching kids to judge each other by skin color, no matter how it's framed, is not education, it's division. And more parents are waking up to that truth every single day. The next clip shows that parents are done being silenced. A father takes on the school board after they try to shut him down for simply speaking the truth. He calls out their woke agenda and exposes their double standards. Let's hear him out.
In a recent video in 2017, she reflected Glendale Unified policy when she stated, "We have a lot of resistance from male coaches who are horrified at the thought of having a biological girl changing clothes in front of them." Which biological girls are changing clothes in front of coaches in Glendale Unified? That's a question I'm genuinely asking. She continued, "It's not a girl. It's not a girl. It's not a girl. You only have boys in the boys' locker room." She just said it was a biological girl.
May I just stop
I'm
for a
speaking.
moment?
No, you're not. No, I'm speaking.
I
This is
will-
interrupting my time. I'm talking about tax dollars being used in a way that I disagree with. Dr. King quoted, "Biological girls were changing in front of male coaches." And then, so she knows it's a biological girl, and then proceeded to say, "It's not a girl," 3 times. You know it's a girl. You know it's a girl. Or
Okay,
you know
so
it's a
she's
boy,
an
you know it's a
employee of
boy.
ours, and if you wouldn't mind telling us what policy you dislike.
There is why am I being interrupted for speaking about an official member, a superintendent at Glendale Unified?
That father said what so many are thinking. Our kids deserve better. And if school boards won't listen, then parents everywhere will keep raising their voices until they do. What would you do if your daughter had to share a restroom with boys at school? Do you think schools have gone too far with their woke policies? Let's take back the wheel. As the world keeps getting more and more woke, those of us who still think clearly need to stick together and push back before it's too late. The question is, will you sit back and stay silent, or will you stand up and speak out like these brave parents did? This is just the beginning. Join the movement by subscribing to the channel and check out another video on screen now. See you there.